Hi everybody, it's Carol with Refunction Crafts, and I'm going to bring you something different today. Yay! Hey, so my friend Sherry sent me yet another package, and in that package, well, first of all, I should go back. Sherry made the most gorgeous angel. And she sent me a picture of it. She wanted to know what I thought of it, and I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. And what she used to make that angel, these are Dollar Tree bottles, and look at the shape of this. Perfect, right? But you wouldn't necessarily think of doing what I'm doing with this to make an angel. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be making an angel today. And so we're going to use one of these bottles. We're going to use, these are some wings that she purchased at Hobby Lobby on sale. Now these are actually the Christmas house seasonal angel wings. So she got them on sale at Hobby Lobby. And so, yeah, I don't know if you can get these or not, but I'm pretty sure you can get wings like this on Amazon. I'll have to check and see. You may even still be able to get them at Hobby Lobby online, or maybe even in the store on sale in their Christmas section. So you might want to check that out and see if you can do that. But I was just flabbergasted at how gorgeous her angel was. Now mine, I may do a little bit differently, but I am using some of the same bits and pieces that she used. Now, the one we're going to do today is going to be with this clear bottle. And I think you can see on this clear bottle, I added some sparkles. And I'm going to show you these sparkles on something else that I made. I've been making the little blessed and thank you signs. And I did finish some more of them. But on these, I used that glitter. And they went, if you get them in the right light, they shine amazing, you guys. I cannot tell you how beautiful. There, you can see them pretty good there. But I found this glitter, and I'm so glad I did. So this is one. This one's in white with just a little touch of pink right here. But it's mostly in whites, and you can see I used some of my rhinestone pearl chain. What I used for that is, let's see if I've got it here. I do. I used this chain. And this is some that I got in Happy Mail. And so I am so excited because I'm using it like crazy. I love this chain. So that's one of them. Put that one down. This is a pink one that I did using some of my bits and pieces, but look at the sparkle in this glitter. I'm telling you, you guys, I think this is kind of my favorite glitter right now. And the camera, I'm not kidding, it does not do this glitter justice. I wish there was another way that I could get it to shine more. Let's see if I turn down these lights. There we go. So you can see there how much it sparkles. And all I did was turn my light down. Let me grab the other one real quick that I showed you. So this is the white one. And see how much it sparkles? You guys aren't going to believe this glitter. I was shocked when I got it. I looked at it in the bag and I went, ugh, I don't think I'm going to like that. And this is a purple one that I did. I added a butterfly to this one. But again, I used that glitter because I love it so much, and it looks so pretty on these signs. So those three will be going into my Etsy store, just so that you guys know. And I have a couple more here that I haven't finished yet. These two here, and these I have also put stickles on. So you can see the stickles on these, but I haven't resined over the top, and I think I might pop some more of that glitter on top of these just because I love it that much. And then this is the bottle, and you can kind of see the glitter a little bit more on this bottle now that I've turned the light down. But anyway, I wanted to put the glitter on this because I thought it would just enhance the bottle that much more. And it's not a glass glitter, you guys. This is not glass glitter. And I just thought it would be so pretty because it has the octagon shaped glitters in it. It's got silver ones and it's got clear ones. And then it has some super, super fine glitter in it that just adds to the whole look. It kind of gives it that a little bit of a frosted look behind. So anyway, we are going to use some of that. I'm going to show you how I did this one. This is the one we're going to do today, but I'm going to show you how I did that. I've got a pink and a green bottle here too. I'm going to go ahead and do the pink one because I was able to get the sticker off the bottom. This is the green one. This one's not coming off quite so easy. So I'm going to put that one aside and I'm going to show you how I did that on the pink one. So I'm going to set these back here, but I've got some of my paper flowers. I took some of my white ones. Now you guys, I am almost completely out of paper flowers. So I am currently working on making some flowers. Some of my own handmade flowers, and I'm going to try and figure out how to make some smaller ones like this kind of a size. So I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to do some work, but we're going to get some flowers going on here. I will start working on making some different sizes and getting some of those in my shop as well. So anyways, with these wings, you can see this one, I've taken the fur off of it. Look at how beautiful these wings are. They have kind of an A-B look to them. So really this fur comes off, and when you take the fur off, save it. You guys can make little tiny gnomes with these and, you know, what have you, but it comes off fairly easy. Now with these nails, I'm not as coordinated, but you can see it just kind of peels right off. And there is a little bit of glue behind it, so all you have to do is just kind of try to get under there or get under there with some pliers or something, and you'll get that glue off. I'm going to turn my other light on here so we can see, but you can see there's just a little bit left on there, and it does come off real easy, but don't heat the glue up. Just find a way to grab hold of it and it will pull off. Let's see. Here's a pair of my pliers. I don't know if this pair has a real good grip at the tip. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Let's see. Maybe these. So if I can just get a grip on it and get a good hold, you can get it. Whoops, whoa, that didn't sound good, but I didn't hurt it. It sounded like I did, but I didn't. But you get my drift, and it does come off fairly easily, you guys. Actually, what I should be using is my nippers, because those will get right under it. I don't know why I didn't think of that, because that's how I took it off with my, on the first one that I did. But you just have to be able to get up under it and pull that off. So anyway, that's how you do that, you guys. I'm not gonna keep playing around with this because it's not necessary. I'll get that off later, but it only takes like a couple of minutes to get it off, you guys. So those are the wings we're going to use. This is just a piece that I had in my stash that I got from my friend Deanna. And I just added a couple of pink roses to it, and I've been waiting to use this on something, and I have a feeling I'm going to use it. It has these little roses, and these are porcelain. Super nice roses. I love these a lot, and I did get these on Amazon. So I will find my last order on those, and I will give you guys the link to these roses as well. Let me just, I'm going to come in a little bit closer like that. And then I took some of this lace that my friend Robin sent me. And we're going to possibly use this And this is some other lace that Robin sent me, and it's white. So since we're going to do the clear bottle, I thought maybe I might find a way to use a little piece of this lace. I'm not sure. I don't quite know where I'm going to go with this, but I wanted to make sure that I had some extra bits and pieces. Now this is also something that I got in Happy Mail, and this is some pearls that, these are pretty darn cool. And they have that scallop at the bottom side, and I thought that might be pretty, you know, to put around the bottle as sort of part of her dress. And then I also took out some of this trim that Robin sent me. We all love this. And now, you guys, I'm not going to use all of these. I'm going to decide which ones I want to use. I did take this rhinestone pearl trim out. And I have another trim. This is something that I thought maybe I could use, you know, sort of on the front of one of these. So I did take that out and keep it out for one of them. I don't think that's going to go on today's angel. Now, this is my favorite of the rhinestone chain. Again, this is something that Robin sent me. Look at this, you guys. Let me put my hand under it. I know I've shown this to you before. I used it on some of my butterflies and things, but look at that. That, I think, would be extraordinarily pretty somewhere on this bottle as well. I probably will not use the lace, and the reason for that is that I have so many other little bits and pieces that I want to use. So I'm probably going to be more geared towards using some of my rhinestone chain, and this is another one that Robin sent me. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we are going to add a light string to the inside for you guys. Now I'm using one of the bigger, the ones with the bigger battery pack, so it will have to go on the outside of the bottle, but you can see if I put it on the back side, you can't see it. I had some that my friend Sherry sent me a while back, and they have a smaller box on them. And I don't even know that that box would have gone on the inside of these bottles. I don't think it would have, because that hole is pretty small. So anyway, but the ones that I had that Sherry sent me, they're all colored lights, and I wanted white lights for this. So, and then I have some other pretty things that I took out just in case, just to see what I want to put on her. And, you know, I'm going to decide. I've got more of these little things in my stash. That's just a little rhinestone and that. And then I also took out my, where did I put it? My pearl chain, but the only thing with this is it's not a white, it's a cream colored pearl. And I think I want to keep this more white than cream, but it depends on what other things I use as to whether or not I'll grab that. Here's another piece. So I've got lots of bling. These are my little paper roses. I did take this out because I thought I may have some pink accents in this, and if I don't use it on this one, I will for sure use it on the pink one, because this is the pink pearl chain. So I'm going to set that aside because we're not going to do the pink one in this video today. And then once I get this made, it will be available in my Etsy shop. You guys, while I'm talking to you, please, 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 I would appreciate it. You guys all know I hit my 10,000 subby mark. So we did our video for that. I hope you all commented on that video and gave it a thumbs up. And I will be giving you about one more week, and then I will be doing a YouTube random comment picker app that I use to pick the winner. And what it does is it goes into that video and it picks up all of the people who made a comment, and it runs through them, and then it picks a winner. So One of you that commented on that video is going to be the winner of that great prize. So go back and watch that video if you haven't seen it yet, and you'll see what I'm going to be giving away. It's a great, great package with lots of embellishments and goodies that you guys can use in your projects. And I think you guys will be really pleasantly surprised. I also threw in a few extras. So you won't know what those are till you get them. So I just want to let you guys know that that drawing is coming up in a week. So get ready for that. So please, if you haven't already watched the video, get out there and watch it and make those comments, give it a thumbs up, and you will be entered in that raffle. So this is the glitter that I'm going to be using, and it came like this from Temu in a little bag. I'm not even sure that it came in this bag. I think it came in a different one that had kind of the fold over flap, but I wanted it to stay in the bag and not fall out, so I went ahead and put it in a sealing bag. So this is that glitter. This is all I have left from what I bought. I only bought one, and now I was kind of wishing I had bought more. So I did put in an order for 3 more packages of this glitter. You guys, I'm telling you, you need to get over there and get some of this as soon as you can before it runs out and they discontinue it. So I'm telling you, it's amazing glitter, and they have it in lots of different colors and stuff. I'm going to put the link to this one on the description menu below so that you guys can see, can just tap on that link to go and pick it up through Temu. Okay, so what we're going to do first, and I'm going to show you this very quickly. I think I'm only going to do one little section of this for the purposes of this video. I have some of my Let's resin, UV resin in this cup, and I have my little brush here, and really all I do, let me get a napkin right here. Kind of crinkled up, but that's okay. I've got a napkin because I want this glitter to fall on this napkin, because I'm not going to waste a single bit of this glitter. And I'm just going to take my brush and get some resin on it. And you guys, I can wash the resin off of this brush. I use alcohol. I spray it with, well, I don't spray it. I have a container that I keep alcohol in, and you guys, I messed up. I should have sanded this bottle down before I did this. So when you do this, and when you put resin on glass or plastic or any smooth surface, always, always, always sand it first, and then put your resin on. Because if you don't, resin will separate itself, or it can. I will probably end up resanding this and redoing this, but for these purposes, pretend I sanded this, and then all I do is keep my napkin under there and take it and get some pinches, and I'm going to just sprinkle it on the front of there. And I did a healthy amount. I don't think this is going to pull away, more than likely, but I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to get enough on here that you guys can see. And on this pink, it may even show up more. But they have this glitter comes in pink, clear, I mean, every color of the rainbow. I mean, literally, there's probably 20 different variations in the colors that you can get in this glitter. And later on, I plan on buying some more, but I can't afford to just, you know, buy a whole bunch of different glitter at one time. So I just went ahead and got more of this color because I know I love it, and I wanted to make sure that I had this, if nothing else. So that's what it looks like. Look at the sparkles on that, you guys. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and pop it under my UV lamp. Flip it on for a few minutes, and I'm going to take this and pop it right back into my baggie. So that's all you do with the glitter, and you guys, I'm telling you, you have to get some of this glitter. I feel like I want to buy a whole bunch of it and start selling little packages of it, so that you guys can get this kind of stuff from my shop. And here's the thing, if I do like kits and things like that, I'm just cleaning off my hands real quick, you guys. If I do kits and things like that and I use something like this on the project, generally I will put a small baggie with enough of glitter or rhinestones or whatever it is I'm using for you guys to be able to do your own. So, so this one's already done. Sherry, I hope I do you proud on this. I don't know, because I, honest to goodness, do not know what I'm doing here, you guys. I have not done this before, but I fell in love with Sherry's, and I just had to try it. So right now, I'm just looking at this. I'm trying to find what side I want to use as the front, and I think I'm going to use this section right here as the front. And I'm really, really, really hoping that you guys are able to see what I'm doing the whole time on this. I'm going to try and, in fact, I will probably stand up to do this so that I can stand tall enough to see. Oh, and the other thing that I'm going to be using, I almost forgot. I took this one out for the pink one. This is some of that great dangle lace that I got from Sherry. So this is pink, and I'm going to definitely be using that on the pink bottle. And you'll see it matches this bottle very, very nicely. So that will be used on the pink bottle. I want to pop this under the lamp one more time just to make sure I get all that resin cured. So I'm going to put that aside. But today, for the purposes of this video, and also for the green one, look, it's amazing that she sent me all of the right laces and sequin laces for these bottles. So this will be going on the green one. Yay, thank you, Sherry. Oh my gosh. And then I'm going to go to Dollar Tree. I'm going to see if I can find a purple bottle. I don't know if they have them in purple, but look at how pretty this purple would be. But I don't really need purple because look at it, it would be gorgeous on the white. So what I'll probably end up doing is getting a few of the white bottles to, if I decide to make some more of these. But for today's video, ooh, and I just found my little white, these are actually nail charms that Robin sent me. And so I thought I probably would want to use some of those. We're going to use some of this lace on this bottle. So this is the beautiful, beautiful white that Sherry sent me. Now, first things first, we have to attach the wings to the back of the bottle. And look at that, you guys. Let me turn off my light. I think you'll be able to actually see it maybe a little bit better. You know what? Since this is white, I'm thinking I'm going to grab my other silicone pad that is in black and see if that helps for you guys to be able to see what I'm doing here. And these are really hard to get out of their bags because they stick. But this is the silicone pads. I'm sorry for the crackle, you guys. In advance, I'm so sorry. I just have to tear this out because it sticks to the entire inside of the bag. So we have black, and I'm thinking that maybe, what a smart thing to do. She sent me black, gray, and white. Oh, I already got sparkles all over that. I'm going to turn it over this way so it's a flat black. And let's see if I turn on my light. Yeah, I think you guys might be able to see that better. I have white as well, but I think on the white it may really get lost. So let's see. Let me look at the gray again just to see. I guess that's not too bad. I kind of like the gray. So we're gonna just leave the gray under there. Okay, so now let me find my front section again so I don't get lost. Okay, we're gonna set that right there. And then, well, there's where the little line in the bottle is right there. But it really doesn't matter because you can't hardly see anything as far as the line goes. But we're going to use this. This is the front, so we're good there. You can't really see the line, but I just want to put my favorite section to the front. Okay, so the way that I'm going to put this on here is that I'm going to take a little piece, oh gosh, I hope I still have some in here, a little piece of, here's what we'll use. Oh, I just saw some, oh here. I have a little nail file. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to rough this up right here on the back because I'm going to put some resin on here, and that's how I'm going to stick this to the bottle. And I don't have to worry about sanding the bottle because it's already got the roughness of the glitter and everything there, so it will stick. The resin will stick to that glitter. And you don't have to go too crazy with this, you guys. And just on this section that's going to be touching the bottle. Don't sand the entire wing, please. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to put some resin on it. I'm going to brush it on here, just on the spots that I want to stick to the bottle. A little bit more for this side. And I do want to put a decent amount of resin on here, you guys, because I definitely want to make sure that it sticks. I don't know exactly what parts are going to be touching it, so I think I've gotten pretty much where I need it to go. And I am going to lay my bottle, well, let's see, I want it right there, exactly right there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull my pink bottle out here. And I'm going to get my UV lamp and I'm just going to pop it right over the top of this and turn it on and let it do its thing. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually with my bottle here, once I know it's kind of stuck to the bottle, I'm going to use some of my resin to attach it even stronger. This actually has my Let's resin in it. I cleaned out the bottle and I love the size of these hard glue resin bottles because the Let's resin bottles that I have are huge. And so I'm using this, and then I have another little bottle here that I've put some resin in, but what I have found out, this is getting thick and I'm noticing part of it is like starting to cure, and I think it's because this bottle has too much access to the light and it starts to cure on its own. Even though it's not UV light, there is UV light that comes in through my window. I don't know if that will cure it or not, but that's my thinking. I need to store, so if you're going to put your resin in one of these kind of bottles, store it in a dark place. So I am using Let's resin. I am not using this, but that's okay. I will put a link to my Let's resin. We're going to pop this off for a second and put it aside. And you can see this has stuck to the back and it's in the perfect spot. So now I'm going to, wherever it's touching back here is where I'm going to add resin. So I think I'm just going to kind of do this side first and get that lamp on there real quickly and get it started so that we don't have a whole bunch of resin pouring out along the side. And I'm just going to kind of turn it. And I've got it right now for 90 seconds. But we don't need to do the full 90 seconds right at this moment, because I'm going to go ahead and get the other side. And I've got it on there just enough. It's just enough cured that it's not going to drip out or go anywhere. And then I'm going to put some on the other side and do the same thing. I'm just squeezing a little bit, and I'm going to have some run kind of down the back side of her. Get this lamp on there really quickly and get it started. And I will be right back. Okay, so we've got it all attached, and you can see it's on there really, really good. I made a mistake though, you guys, so I'm going to tell you this in advance so that if you decide to make one of these, you don't make the same mistake that I did. I didn't realize that the wings were hanging over probably that much too far on the bottom. And so she was sitting like this when I put her straight up. And so I did have to trim her wings a little bit in the back. I'm sorry, Sherry. But it looks okay. It looks fine. You know, they still sit nicely and everything. So it actually was not a tragic mistake. But I want you guys to watch for that. So you need to put your wings up a little bit higher on the neck of the bottle than I did. And if you put it all the way up kind of behind the lip right here, you should be fine, and you'll still be able to find a place where you can attach it, so don't worry about that. You will be able to attach it just the same as I did, only you'll have the entire wing at the bottom, because you can see the wings have this pretty part that kind of goes over right here, so I had to cut that part right there off of the wings. So just letting you guys know, I may have to keep this bottle myself. Oh darn. So anyway, now what we're going to do is we're going to use, I cut out from that dangle lace, I cut out 2 dangles for each side. Whoops, for each side. So I've got these 2 for this side, and these flowers are a little bit different. You can see 2 different flowers, and I used the same 2 flowers with the dangles for this side. So we have them here, and then we've got a couple of spare flowers for each side that we can add to it if we decide we want to. So anyway, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the dangles on here. Let me take a look at it and see where I want this to go so that it's hanging to the right place. Let's see. First of all, one's going to kind of overhang the other one, and I probably don't need to use 2. We really only need 1 on each side, you guys, so I'm honestly not gonna waste it, because I do have some dangles here, leftover dangles, that I'm going to add to this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna decide which flowers we want to use. I'll put that one aside. We're gonna use these 2, and they're very, very pretty. And so we'll put that same flower on each side, and I'm going to put it right about there on her wing. So the top of the flower is right there. Let me show you. So we'll just put 1 on each side right there. And I hope I can get a good view of this on the camera, because you guys all know that when your camera is above your project, it's really, really, really hard to get a forward view. But I do get it once I take my still photos. So either way, you guys will get to see it in the still photos. Just a little bit of glue there. And I'm going to just get a look at it so I place it in the right spot. Just gently tapping it in there. There we go. And then it just kind of hangs below the acrylic wings that are on there. So now let's get this one on. This is going to be so pretty, you guys. And you can keep this very simple, you guys. You could take this angel and put these wings on it and a couple of other things like I'm going to do and leave it at that. You don't have to put a lot of extra goodies on it, because it's just beautiful. It's gorgeous, just like this. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So then I think what I'm going to do, what I could do is I could put, let me see what this looks like. I could put a couple of these kind of on the front, but I don't want to do that because I do want to use some of my rhinestones on the front of her dress, so to speak. I've also got these pieces that are cut off so that I might use once I get this all figured out. But let's see. I'm going to set her up for just a second, you guys, because I want to get an eye for what we're going to do here. And if I put this on, I'm only going to put it around the front of the dress. I'm not going to put it around the back. And I do love the way this rhinestone chain hangs, and it makes a nice little scalloped look at the bottom of her dress. And then I've got my two other ones. Let me just hold them up here and see what we've got, because I want to use one to kind of go up around her waist. So I don't know if I want that one, or I think this one's kind of more simple. And oh, but wait a minute. We have our pearls. Almost forgot about the pearls, but I want to see. I don't know if I cut these, if it's going to come apart, you guys. I don't know. I hope not. I can put glue at the ends though. Now that would be pretty at the bottom of her dress as well. This is when I wish you guys could talk to me. No, I think, you know what? I think I might use these pearls up at the top. Let me try this at the top, because this would be pretty as well, going across the top of her dress. And I would only have to use, shoot, I could probably just use one of these to go right there. But I really, really love that at the bottom. So I think we're going to keep it the way I originally thought. So we'll use that at the bottom. And then take this and put it right at the top. So what I want to do is I want to take two, I think I need 2 scallops from this to go where I want it to go. So let's see, you guys, we're going to give this a shot, and I just hope like crazy it's not going to fall apart. I have a bad feeling though, because these are all kind of strung together. You know what, we're not going to do that right now, you guys. I'm going to test that out at a later date. But the other thing that I have is this, and we always love this, and this is a nice little simple scalloped edge that goes real pretty around her waist, but doesn't really take too much away from it. It's between that than that. I think we're going to use this one. Yep, I've decided. We're going to go with this. So let me get my nippers. I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces from this chain. And I'm going to get away from that because I don't want this to be like separated at the pearl. And what I'm going to do is lay her down and try not to put my hair in your face. This is not going to be easy, you guys, for me to do. So here's what I'm going to do. This is about where I want those to hang right there. So I'm going to take and put that little bit of resin there and try and hold this where I want it to be. And get my light, and we're just going to put it over there for a few seconds because that resin will start to cure in just a few seconds. And that way it'll hold on. And I'm going to have to stand her up for a minute, you guys, to get this all on here. Okay. So I want this resin to go right here. I'm just putting a very light bit of resin. And I'm going to go pop her under my lamp off to the side here real quick. And then, so you can see that holds it on just in a few seconds. And this side is a little too long, so I am going to have to cut a little bit more off of this. Right there. And hopefully it won't be way too long still. No, that'll work fine. So now I'm just going to put a little bit of resin right here. And quickly check it visually for the right spot, and I will pop it under my lamp for a second again. I'm just putting it in for a few seconds longer, you guys, so that it has a chance to really get cured on there. And I will put it back under the lamp before we're completely finished and let it cure some more. So that's what that looks like. Let me turn my light off and see if that helps. There we go. So that's what that looks like. And you guys, this really is gorgeous just in all the whites and the clears. It really is amazing. It gives it a really nice look. And so what we'll do is we'll take this, and I think I need to put my little dangles going that way so that I don't get things all tripped up. And I need to figure out exactly how long a piece of this I'm going to need, where it's going to land. So it's going to go up just a little bit there. This is not the easiest thing to do because it wants to slip and slide. Okay, and that one, I think I'm just going to go, to this piece right here, and we will center it from there. Or actually, this one is where I should have cut it, doggone it. And I'm going to do the center one first. Get that right in the center where I know I can go to either side from there. So that's the center right there. I'm going to put some resin. And I did not want those to curl under like that. Okay, get those out of the way. And we're going to hold that there, put my bottle of resin out of the way there. Get the lamp. We're going to just hold it over that for just a few seconds. Okay, so there we go with that one. And then I'm going to resin this one here, just like that, little dot of resin, and we're going to pop that right there. And then I'm going to move that out of the way. Get our lamp, and for a few seconds let that harden. Okay, so that one's on. And now we'll go to the rest of this side. And that one needs it. Oops, wrong bottle. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to pop a little resin right there. And since I know where these are going to go, I want a little bit of resin right there. And this one's going to get it right there. Oh, darn. These fell down in there. Sorry, you guys, if my hair is getting in the picture. Okay, just like that. That's where I want that to go. And I'm going to get my light and pop it on. And then what I'll do after I get this part done, I will off camera go ahead and completely light this up for long enough to make it stay where it needs to be and not fall off. Okay, so those can get out of the way there. And now I just need to eyeball this from both sides. That one needs it right there, and right there, and right there, and that should do it over for that one. I hope. Let's see. Just like that. Pop my light on. Hope it all stays where it's supposed to be. And I'm going to put this on for a few seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and make sure these are completely resined on, you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, so there we go. We've got it all resined on there. I hope you guys can see that. Oh, I might even have to turn that. There we go. There we go. So we've got that all resined on all the way around. We've got our little dangles here. And so now we're going to, I'm going to leave the light just like that for a minute. And hoping you guys can kind of see this better. I was wondering what it might look like to put maybe even a piece of this dangle right there. No, I don't think so. Maybe some of this around the neck. Nope. What else did I have? Oh, I have this string of pearls that my friend Deanna sent me. Maybe that would be pretty. Oh, I feel like I'm adding too much if I go there. Okay, so that's okay. So the next thing that we're going to do is I did take out a couple of my light pale pink and white flowers here. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them or not, but I thought I might. And I think what I'm going to do is maybe just flower one side of this. What do you guys think? So that we're not going too crazy with the flowers, but you know, she's got to have some flowers somewhere on her. So I'm thinking I'm just going to put a few flowers sort of like that, maybe one of my little pink. Well, but you know what? I'm not going to add the porcelain one because I feel like I do have some tiny pink flowers here, and the little ones might be good to add to this. So there we go. We've got two tiny pink ones. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to add these to one side. I feel like I want to look at the one that Sherry did real quick because I want to see if she added to both sides or just one side. I don't remember. I don't know if it's on my messages or here it is. Oh no, she did both sides and I really like it on both sides. I'm gonna put a couple of pictures of Sherry's bottle. In fact, she did a purple. It looks purple to me. So I'm thinking that they will have the purple ones as well. That is, hers is absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Okay, so we are going to go with flowers on both sides. So let me cut a couple more white ones. And maybe one little pink one on each side. So, and then I'm going to add, what else was I going to add? I think what I might do, I've got some pretty bling here too. But I'm wondering what it might look like because that's why I took these out. I thought maybe to have something like this sort of hanging down in the middle might be pretty. That one might be a little big. But maybe like that. That would be very pretty, or I could have it hanging from the top up here, but I think I kind of like it there. I really like this one. And maybe it isn't too big, because I can take that and just kind of go like that. We're going to use this one. And the other thing that I thought about using was this. And I was actually going to take this and kind of put it down the front, something like that. But I think I'm going to save that because I'm not quite sure that's how I want this one to look. So I think I want to go with this on this one. So let's first, I want to add a few more of my dangles to this. So let's do that first. And I'm going to see, maybe if I change the color of my lighting, you guys can see it a little bit better. There. Okay, so we're just going to add a couple of these dangles in a couple of spots, just so she has lots of dangles hanging down. And these I can kind of put on a little bit lower. And if I have to cut them off at some spot, that's fine, but then they'll hang all the way down, kind of lower than these ones do. And that's actually perfect. That doesn't, it's not too long at all. Okay. Get another one. Let's pull these up and out of the way so that they don't get glued down. Because we do want these to be kind of dangly. We don't want to glue them down and then have them stuck all the way down. Make sure I get it going the right direction. That would be terrible if I turned them all the wrong way. I'm going to put another one right here. So that's what, 3 of them. This one's a little bit shorter than that first one that I put on. So there's 3, and I've got 3 more for the other side. Okay, now I'm not going to cut any more of them off because I think that's actually perfect. So let's take these and get them out of the way like that. And we will glue these on. One right there. Right there. And we'll put one right there. And this just kind of will fill it in a little bit, you know, just to make it a little bit fuller and add a little bit more sparkle. You know, you can't ever have too much sparkle. Not in my book anyway. You guys know me, I do love my bling. Okay, so we got that one down. And I'm sure you guys have seen these bottles at the Dollar Tree before. I know my Dollar Tree usually has them. One of these dangles is pretty long. I'm trying to see if I've got another longer one that I can cut off somewhere. I think I actually got them all. Yeah, I did. Okay, that's all right. And then this, I am going to resin on the piece. So I'm going to take this right here and I'm going to put it up as close to that pearl as I can, because that pearl is not quite dead center, but right next to it is. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to add some resin right around in here. Very quickly lay that over the top and have it dangle right next to that bottom one. Oh, I gotta get that resin away from there. And place that where it needs to be. There we go. And let it start to cure a little bit. There we go. Okay, and now I'm going to put a little bit of resin up here so that this part can get stuck down, and stuck down good. So there we go. All right. Oh, and I was going to go ahead and read my inspirational quote as well. I forgot I didn't do that yet. Okay, so that'll do it for that there. Let me look at it this way. And that looks really, really pretty. I think I might just use this flower right there. Let's see. Need to see if it's going to be too much. Actually, that looks really pretty there. Or do I want a smaller flower? I'm looking to see if oh, maybe one of these. Let me hold it up real quick, you guys, so I can see what this looks like. It doesn't want to stay there for me to get a good look at it. Oh, that looks really pretty. Yeah, I like that. A little bit of resin. And we're going to set that down right there. Try and get it up as far as I can. Just without it getting all cockeyed. Ugh, doesn't want to stay. Okay, that's good. And cure it on there real quick. All right. And then we're going to do our flowers. Get those off of there on each side. So I'm going to put the big ones in the center here. Just like that. And we're just using hot glue to put these flowers on. And I'm going to do each side at the same time because I want to make sure I get these all in the right spots. Okay, so there's that one. And we'll put that there. And that there. And just a little one right. I don't know if I want it there or if I want it there. I think I'm going to put it up here, sort of in the middle of the other flowers. Okay, so now let's make sure we get these flowers on in the right spots. One there, down just a little bit. Here's what we have to do. Right there. And then this one. And then our little flower in the center. Let me make sure I put it in the right spot. Right, oh, right there. I don't know if you guys can hear my little puppy. She's clip-clopping around. She's gotten to know the house pretty well, and she's very comfortable now. So we're super happy that she's settling in nicely. And she seems to be very, very happy. She's my little love bug. She's so, so, so sweet and loving. I don't think I'm going to use this either. I was thinking about using a piece of that, but I think that takes it over the top, and I don't want to go over the top. I'm just trying to see if I need a piece of some sort of bling in one spot here somewhere. Not like that. Not there, no. What did I do with the other one? Got this one. I feel like I want to add a couple of flowers. I need to set this up for just a second, you guys, so I can see what I'm doing here. I feel like I want to add a couple of flowers right here. Yeah, I'm just going to put a couple of flowers here. I'll show you in just a second, but I want to make sure I'm looking at this so I get them sort of in the right spot here. These are just little tiny, tiny pink rosebuds, sort of. Just like that. Okay, I think that is about going to do it, you guys. Let me look and see. You know what? These would be really, really pretty on either side of her dress. It looks like nah, I don't think it needs that. Okay, you guys, so this is it. This is our angel. I'm going to put some lights in her. And again, the way we're going to do this, well, let me find my lights. Where did I put them? Oh, my word. This is what happens when you have too much stuff on your table. Okay, so I'm going to take this and unwind it real quick. And these fairy lights, you can get them on Temu, but you can get them on Amazon. And other sites. I mean, there's a million of them out there that you can get these lights on. So just get out there and check it out. I purchased these on Amazon. And you get a whole bunch of them in an order, a whole bunch of strings. I know on Temu you can get like 6 strings or 20 strings or what have you, just depending on how many lights you want on the strings. You know, if you want it to be really, really lit up, then buy a string that has, 20 lights on it. If you're not worried about it having too much light, buy a string that has 10 lights on it, so you can choose just how much light you want your angel to give off. But these are awesome lights, and I did read on one of my purchases, I read on the packaging that the lights themselves will last up to like 5,000 hours. You will have to change the batteries, which is fine. I mean, that's not a big deal. They're just the little button batteries that you can buy pretty much anywhere these days. Fairly cheap, actually. They're not too expensive. And sometimes, I know when you buy these on Amazon, a lot of times they give you the sellers, it depends on which seller you go through. Some of them will give you extra batteries with your purchase. So I didn't know I was going to get extra batteries, and I don't know that that it even said that, you know, where you purchase, that it would come with extra batteries. But many times, oftentimes I have gotten these and I did get extra batteries. So just so you guys know, that's a good thing. I'm going to get one of my paint brushes here and sort of try and move these lights around. This is going to go towards the back here. And then what I do is I glue it onto the back of whatever it is I'm putting it on. So I'm not going to glue it on right this minute. No, no, Holly, Holly, no, no. There she is. She's getting restless. I've had her she's been so good for so long. So I'm going to take that switch and turn it on. And look at that. Oh, I got to turn these lights off for sure. Look at that, you guys. Is that not gorgeous? I mean, that is absolutely stunning. And it looks like, when you look at it, I'm going to turn the other light off real quick. And hopefully you guys will be able to get the full effect. Trying to keep Holly sitting down. She wants to follow me back here. Okay, here we go. There she is. And maybe if I turn this one on just low. There, we've got that just on low light. And we've got our little dangles. So, so, so pretty, you guys. She came out gorgeous, just gorgeous. I'm super excited about this project, you guys. I'm going to put pictures on the back end of my video so that you guys can actually really get a good idea of what she looks like, both with and without the lights. And I'm sure I will be able to get some really good pictures to show you guys. So anyway, this is our project for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I thought it was amazing. I'm going to read you a real quick inspirational quote that I found. And it says, let me find it. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. And you guys, that is so true. I do know people, some people that have that drive and they never, 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 never stop until they get what they are looking for. And others that seem to give up very easily. And, you know, because they think that it's not achievable. And you guys, anything is achievable if you put your heart and soul into it. And you really, really work hard at something. If you've got it in your heart that it's something you want, you will accomplish that goal. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. Don't let anybody tell you different. And just keep on going, you guys. So anyway, I've got a dog back here that's trying to eat my craft supplies. She wants to eat everything. Go on. Holly. Doggone it. Now I got to get it out of her mouth. Come on. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, real quick, I just put this black silicone pad under here so that maybe you guys could see her a little bit better here. I did turn the light off, but this is one of the most beautiful projects I think I've made in a while. She's gorgeous, and I really, truly wish you guys could see everything that I see in her because she really is absolutely stunning. So, anyway, so that's it, you guys. That's our project for today. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day and an even better week. And I hope to see you in the next video. Please stay tuned. I've got a lot of great videos coming up. I might even do the pink angel in one of them. I just have to make sure, have to figure out what I'm going to do next. So I have a list of things to do next. I just need to pick one and go on. But as soon as I got these angels, or these bottles and wings, I knew I had to make one of these. It was just a must. And I knew you guys were going to love this one. So that is our angel. So anyway, again, you guys have a great week. Be blessed. Stay safe. Stay well. Love your family. Tell them you love them often. Hug them. Kiss them. Take care of yourself first and foremost, because you can't take care of anybody else unless you take care of yourself first. Love yourself first. And be safe, you guys. I thank each and every one of you for being here, for tuning into my videos, and for all of the beautiful, beautiful comments that I've been receiving on my giveaway video, you guys. I was flabbergasted by some of them, and I am so appreciative. You guys know that. And thanks to everybody who supports my channel, who donates supplies, and just all of their kind wishes and thoughts. And you know, you guys even put up with me telling stories about my dogs and my mom when I had my mom living with me. You know, I'm a storyteller. I like to talk while I work, and so you guys are sort of my BFFs while I'm working, just to let you know that. And I appreciate all of you. So thanks a lot. God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned for pictures on the back end. Bye.